Short form content is the biggest confidence killer of our generation, and most people don't even realize it's happening to them. Your attention is being hijacked. We all know this. Your choices are being shaped. Some of us know this. And your personal power is being chipped away with each scroll. Not too many of us know this. So I'm not here to entertain you today. This is not going to be a sexy, exciting, or fancy video. I'm simply here to wake you up and to remind you of your own personal power. Today I'm going to be breaking down how short form content is quietly destroying your confidence, your focus, and your ability to follow through on your goals. We're going to look at real neuroscience behind why these apps keep you hooked, how your attention is being hijacked without your consent, and what that's doing to your self trust and personal power. And stay with me till the end because I'm going to teach you three simple science backed tools that you can use today to reclaim your mind, reset your nervous system, and get back into your purpose. And all of that with an exercise that takes less than 2 minutes. But first of all, let's talk about the addiction that most of us have, but no one wants to admit. No, we are not addicted to our phones. We're addicted to the apps inside of them. More specifically, we're addicted to dopamine loops that these apps are specifically designed to create. According to a latest study at the end of 2025, the average person checks their phone 96 times a day. We spend over 2 hours on social media daily, and our attention span has dropped to less than 8 seconds, which is shorter than a goldfish. And of course, no prizes for guessing what's happening simultaneously. Teens and adults with clinical depression in the US and the UK alone have more than doubled in the last decade. In fact, a major study found that daily social media use is associated with high rates of mental health illnesses like stress, anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Also, poor sleep quality, and of course, reduced self esteem. There's even a term for this now. It's called problematic social media use, or PSMU, that's been linked to poor emotional regulation and procrastination. Why am I telling you all of this? Well, as the saying goes, the better you understand the problem, the more equipped you are to overcoming it. There are many out there who are trying to convince you that you are the problem. You are just too weak and you need more discipline, etc. Well, I want you to know that that's wrong. You, and specifically your brain, isn't weak. It's responding exactly to how it's been designed to respond. Think of the last time you opened TikTok for just 5 minutes and then suddenly an hour was gone. That's not weakness. That's design, because the makers of these apps have spent billions of dollars and have done tons of research on human behavior to win. Win what? Your attention. I've been an empowerment coach for over 12 years now, and although I help all kinds of people with all kinds of challenges and goals, my area of expertise has always been helping hardworking professionals to communicate confidently. And after years of research in this area, I've realized something very confronting. Confidence isn't just about believing in yourself, which is what most people say. It actually begins with directing your attention. You see, when your focus is scattered, your thoughts run wild. When your thoughts run wild, your actions lose clarity. And when your actions lose clarity, you start to feel powerless. Confidence grows not from controlling every thought, but from learning to guide your attention towards what matters most, and then acting with intention. Let me give you an example. Think of a child at play. They may not yet believe in themselves like in the way we talk about confidence, but when they're absorbed in building a sandcastle or chasing a ball, their attention is fully engaged. Their thoughts aren't scattered, their attention flows naturally, and they radiate a confidence in that moment. So, what I've learned and what I'd like to share with you is that confidence doesn't begin with your words, it begins with your presence right here, right now. Confidence is like a muscle, and short form content is like an anesthetic to that muscle. In fact, here are 5 ways that short form content erodes your power. Number one, it begins to destroy your focus. So you start 10 things and you finish none. Two, it trains your brain for instant gratification. Real goals feel too slow, so you quit. Three, it weakens your self trust. Every time you scroll instead of act, you procrastinate, and a part of you starts to begin that maybe I'm not good enough. Four, it amplifies comparison. You judge yourself against everyone's highly edited reels. And five, it overstimulates your nervous system. So calm, meaningful work feels boring. So, how do we fix this without throwing our phones into the river? The solution: reclaim your power. The first thing I want you to remember is that your distraction or your scrolling or your overwhelm, this is not a personal failure. It's a nervous system response. It's conditioning, it's design. You've been trained to be reactive, not because you're weak, but because the system benefits from you being distracted. And that's why reclaiming your power isn't just about discipline, it's about awareness, presence, and small achievable resets that bring you back to yourself. So, as we go through these exercises, I want to give you full permission to pause, breathe, try them in your own time, and do them imperfectly, by the way. You don't need to master anything today, you just need to show up for yourself, even if it's just for a few seconds. That alone is a win. Deal? Now, before we begin, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. This is my mission, and I truly want to make a difference with this kind of content. Also, please share this with one friend who needs to hear it. Now, let's begin. Step one: come back to your breath. When your mind is overstimulated, your breath is the fastest way home. When you're scrolling, your nervous system is stuck in micro survival mode. So just observe, you'll have short, fast breaths, also fast thoughts and fast impulses. Well, your breath is the gateway to bring you back to the present moment. It immediately tells your body, I am safe, I'm in control, I am here. So try this with me. I want you to take a nice deep inhale in for 4 seconds, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. Let's do it together, shall we? Nice deep inhale through the nose and hold it. And now exhale nice and slow through your mouth as if you were blowing through a straw. How did that feel? Doing that even once is enough to interrupt that dopamine loop. And if you do it 3 times, just watch your mind soften. Step 2, ground your attention in your body. Scrolling pulls you up into your head. Thoughts, comparisons, stimulation, noise. Grounding brings you back into your body. Presence, safety, clarity, calm. So try this. Press your feet firmly to the floor. Feel your weight drop. Now look around you and notice one thing that you can see, one thing that you can hear, and one thing that you can feel. And feel free to pause this video to do this. Allow your senses to totally bring you to this present moment. Feel that? You just created a moment of mindfulness, and, and that too inside this space designed for mindlessness. That's power. Okay, step 3, micro steps to create momentum. Confidence grows every time you follow through, even in the tiniest of ways. The reason scrolling feels easier than your goals is because your brain has been conditioned to expect instant reward. Well, real life, as we know, doesn't work that way, but it does respond to micro actions. Micro actions rebuild focus, self trust, confidence, momentum. So, after this video, I want you to do one small thing that your future self will be thankful for. One email, one small walk around the block, a few squats, one phone call. Take that one micro step and celebrate that win. Now, if you're still here and you did these exercises with me, then my friend, you've already proven something powerful. That you're not powerless. You can reclaim your attention, and your focus is worth fighting for. Remember that confidence and personal power is built on presence. When you bring yourself to this present moment, you take back control of your life. And when you choose to take these micro steps, you build your future because your presence matters. So tell me, what's that one thing that you're choosing to do after this video? Comment below and then put your phone down and go do it.